Iran-Israel War, also known as the 12-Day War, 13th of June to 24th of June 2025, was an armed conflict that broke out in the Middle East. It began when Israel launched sudden attacks on Iran's major military and nuclear facilities, assassinated several prominent military leaders, nuclear scientists and politicians. Fareedun Abbasi, Hossein Salami, Amir Ali, Hajizadeh, and destroyed Iran's air defense system. In response, Iran launched more than 550 ballistic missiles and more than 1,000 suicide drones. These attacks targeted civilian-populated areas, a hospital, and at least 12 military energy and government sites. The United States of America intercepted Iranian attacks and on 22nd June bombed 3 Iranian nuclear sites. After this, Iran fired missiles at the American base located in Qatar. On 24th June, under pressure from America, Israel and Iran agreed on a ceasefire. Background. This conflict took place in the backdrop of proxy wars going on for decades. Iran has long been demanding the destruction of Israel and has supplied weapons to Hamas in Gaza and Hezbollah in Lebanon. After the attacks of 7th October 2023, both sides descended into open war. In April 2024, Israel attacked Iran's consulate in Damascus, Syria, in which senior Iranian officials were killed. After this, direct conflict continued in April and October 2024. Iran's nuclear program. Iran's nuclear program has long been a matter of international concern. Israel considers it a threat to its very existence. In 2015, under the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, 6 countries lifted sanctions imposed on Iran and stopped its nuclear program. But in 2018, U.S. President Donald Trump unilaterally decided to withdraw from this agreement. After this, Iran began stockpiling uranium, and the monitoring of the IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, was almost suspended. On 12th of June 2025, the IAEA, on the proposal of the United States, Britain, France, and Germany, declared Iran guilty of violating nuclear obligations. A day later, on the 13th of June, Israel launched the attack. Israeli attack of 13th June, Operation Rising Lion. Early in the morning, Israel carried out 5 waves of airstrikes with more than 200 fighter jets and dropped more than 330 bombs. The targets were Natanz and Fordo nuclear plants, Hamadan and Tabriz air bases. Iran's missile and air defense system, Mossad agents and commando forces disabled Iran's air defense system. Within just a few minutes, 30 Iranian generals and 9 nuclear scientists were killed. These operations were given the code names Operation Red Wedding and Operation Narnia. Iranian media claimed that 2 Israeli jets were shot down and a female pilot was captured. Israel rejected this claim, but in August 2025, Iran released photographs. Iranian counterattack, Operation True Promise. 3 Iran immediately retaliated with missile and drone attacks. An attack took place on the Kiryat military headquarters in Tel Aviv. Sirens rang in Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and Syria. 1 drone fell on a house in Jordan's Irbid city, injuring civilians. In Israel, at least 63 people were injured, and 1 woman was killed. Houthi rebels fired a missile from Yemen towards Jerusalem, which fell in the West Bank and injured 5 Palestinians, including 3 children. U.S. intervention. On 22nd June, American aircraft bombed 3 Iranian nuclear sites. In response, Iran fired missiles at the American base located in Qatar. Human loss. In Iran, more than 4,870 civilians were killed or injured. Thousands were displaced, and an internet blackout was imposed. In Israel, 63 injured, 1 dead, and due to widespread censorship, the real damage remained hidden. Conclusion. On 24th June 2025, under pressure from America, a ceasefire took place. Iran said, its nuclear program is only peaceful. Israel said, we attacked to survive. This 12-day war shook the Middle East and reminded the world that the Iran-Israel conflict is not yet over.